this one all but over. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. And so it's Milwaukee now. Monroe is out there with Scott. Then there's Scott. Then it's Magician. And it's Murray in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Lets it go from 11, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, is really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
The drive by Smith. Here's Simpkins, and he slams it one-handed.
Took the safe route there. Wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble on that one.
Nope. Up and in with one hand, the most basic finish possible.
But he still makes it look good.
And he gets the bucket.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
He dishes it to Green. Shot clock at 5. That's a 2 from Smith. Rebound by Monroe. Monroe's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Scott. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
And guys, every season there seems to be a player who is at the end of their contract. They'll have talent and they'll be traded to a team looking for an extra piece. It's the ultimate risk-reward move, if you will, in the NBA.
And stolen by Murray. And it's the Bucks on the break. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Really a heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the break.
Rapid-fire basketball at its best. Boom, 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 bang.
Inside, got a piece of it. Here's Green, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off. The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
Here's Scott. They get it back. And it's Monroe finishing it off.
Well, I tell you, he squeezed that orange as tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was going to lose that thing on the way up. You're right, Clark.
And better safe than sorry on that one, guys.
Passes it to Wennington. Just his first attempt. Scott pulls it in. Scott's got 8 rebounds in this game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
No coverage that time.
For 3.
And how about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
The drive by Green, and it's blocked by Scott. And here's the fast break. Scott leading the way.
And that's how the coach will draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Smith outside. And Smith gets double-teamed. Simpkins passes to Green. Kicks it to Kerr. All sorts of time. And it's Chicago scoring again. So it's the Bucks now. Here's Scott. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Green. Smith outside. And stolen by Scott. And up the court come the Bucks on the break.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And it's Smith missing.
ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
And ran his man straight into the screen and got a clear path to the bucket.
That is how it is done.
Excellent team play there on the pick, and then he ripped it down.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
It's still pretty early to judge, but so far the 2014 draft class has lived up to the hype. The top guys were as good as promised, and a lot of talent down later in the draft as well.
Kerr kicks to Smith. From outside the arc. And Kerr gets it to go on the assist by Smith. Smith's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bucks.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Scott. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
With the 2014 draft class, Clark, it was so hyped up, a lot of teams probably didn't care that they were losing some games at the end of the year, as they themselves were testing some younger players on their roster.
Yeah, I agree with you wholeheartedly there. And you look at the guys from that class, many of them have star potential.
Back to Green. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
4 on the shot clock. To the middle. Out to Smith. From deep. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
For 3.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Well, this one is winding down now. Milwaukee can watch the clock run out.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
Releases. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching.